everybody, Stephanie here from Iron Horse with another episode in our Behind the Screen series. I'm really excited to have an old coworker and friend on the show today, Christina Zuniga. Christina is a senior marketing operations manager at Databricks and a 3-time Marketo Champion. Christina, so good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So let's start off with our question. What should you keep in mind when thinking about the technical side of virtual events?
I think the number one thing to keep in mind is how your new software is going to play with all of your other software. It can be easy to go to, these sales calls, and they always say that these integrations are going to work. We have a native integration or a direct integration, and you think to yourself, checked off the box, I'm good to go, I can purchase this. But it's not always that simple, because even though a salesperson tells you that it will work with the software that you already have, that's not always true. You should always bring in an expert that you have on your team, or have a consulting group that has an expert on it in the system that you're already working with, and have that expert look at the documentation. Do they feel comfortable with the implementation process? Because once you dig in, that's where you sometimes find really strange things or items that won't work with your current process. Mm-hmm. One of the weirdest and biggest things that I found is that some systems, when you have a checkbox, which everybody uses to have opt-in, which is legally required around the world, mm-hmm. sometimes they don't send true or false, which is what a checkbox is, right? It's checked or it's not checked. Right. Instead, they send the name of the field. And so when you try to connect that to your other systems, like your CRM or your marketing automation, the information can't flow through properly, because instead it says opt me into my emails instead of true. Mm. This is actually pretty common with some virtual event platforms. So things like that, you think it's going to work, but it doesn't. So one of the things that I like is having a proof of concept or a trial run of anything that you're going to purchase, and try to implement it, and make sure that if you don't have someone on your team or in your company who's technical, that you're contracting with the right consulting group that can help you.
Right. That's some great advice. Thanks, Christina.